Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I did a reading a few weeks ago on someone who was terminally ill, which I often do readings on people who are terminally ill. And this person wanted to know if someone that had passed before her would be the one who would come and greet her when it was her time. She was not really afraid to pass, but wanted very much to have this loved one who she had lost some time ago to be the one to greet her. And I explained to her, as I think I've explained here before, that people think that you physically have to take that last breath before you see the other side, and that's not the way it is. Every single one of us will see before we pass. Some of us will see minutes before, some hours, some days, some weeks. We all have heard the stories where somebody, all of a sudden, they felt the need to get their will in place and they started giving things away, to certain people. And then a few weeks later or a month later, they passed away. So, I have been always told by Spirit that we all see before we pass. And yes, they tell me that loved ones come to them. I know myself, I've seen through the eyes of people who were passing, and I've been present for many people's passings, and they will all see someone else. You'll kind of see them look off into the distance, or have a conversation with somebody that's not in the room, or they'll just call out to certain individuals who are in spirit. I've witnessed this myself, and because I do what I do, I'm often able to feel energies as they pull in. And when people are in a comatose state in the in-between, which I've been present for some of these individuals as well, I call that the in-between, the comatose. And that's when the soul goes in and out of the body, goes in and out of the body, because the soul, again, remember, resides in the right side of the brain. So I have been present in many situations where I'd be in the room, and I would know that the person, the body I see laying in the bed, that continues to breathe, the heart continues to pump, that it's really an empty body because the soul is standing right next to their own body. And that's the way it works. I call that the in-between. And until the body stops completely, the soul will stay until all functions stop, and then we just step into the next dimension. So I do believe that for each and every one of us, a loved one will come. We will see the other side. I do believe that. So don't be afraid. And I tell people, have no fear or question, gee, I wonder when I'm going to die, because you will know, because you will see. And once you see, whether it's an individual, a loved one in spirit, or you see a glimpse of the other side, all fear will be gone, because you will recognize it as your true eternal home. So I hope that answers your question. And as always, I leave you in God's love and light.